We're Nat and James, and this is our sailboat Zephyr. She's taken us all over the world and been our home for 3.5 years. With over 20,000 nautical miles under her keel and our sights firmly set on sailing around the world, we are on a mission to make some vital upgrades and much needed repairs. So join us every week for a new video. If you would like to support our journey, a great way is by clicking the subscribe button. Enjoy the video, guys.
Forever waiting, then came you, I thought I was.
So today is a huge day here at the boatyard on Zephyr because we're going to be painting the bottom. So we're going to do 3 layers of primer. And how many layers of anti-foul?
I think we'll at least have 3 to 4 layers of anti-foul.
Woo! She's going to be protected. So James is just going to tape up now all of this section around to the other side and any through holes and stuff like that. And then we've got the primer here that we'll be using, which we have to mix the 3-to-1 ratio of the base and the curing agent. And oh, it's white. There you go. So white primer. Whew, can't wait to get this on. We're very, very excited. Today's a big day. Last time she'll look like this.
Oh, that wind man.
I know, it's lovely.
Got my mixers, and I'm gonna go. Alright guys, so as Nat said, we're about to paint the bottom of the boat. First things first, we need to put our barrier coat down, and we're gonna use TOTALBOAT's 2-part epoxy and barrier coat. We're probably gonna do, what I think we said, 3 layers, maybe 4. And we gotta work fast. So, but yeah, so we're gonna get cracking. We're gonna mix these 2 together. As I said, it's 2-part system. Pour it up, lay it on, and just keep going around and around and around the boat until we've exhausted all of our primer.
Nice.
That's good.
Let's get suited up. Got to love those time lapses. They make the work look like it lasted all of 2 minutes, but after a full day's work, we call it a day. And I've just been lovely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so lovely.
Alright guys, day 2 here. We're doing the bottom. Yesterday went awesome. Nat and I smashed it out. We got 2 layers of primer on the boat. Now we're gonna throw another layer and a half, maybe 2 layers of primer, and then straight in the anti-fouling. We're gonna get suited up and booted here. Let's use a little YouTube magic.
Alright, so we've just finished the last layer of barrier coat, and now we've got the Spartan multi-seasonal anti-foul going on. It's black, so it's going to be a cool transformation as we go through. 2 to 3 coats.
Yep.
Ah, okay, let's time lapse this because I think it's going to be so cool to see it go from white to black.
Well, that's it, guys. Look at the bottom of Zephyr. So good, so smooth. Bottom paint feels badass. So much paint on this boat. But yeah, we anti-fouled this bad boy. Now, just to finish it off, we're gonna have the yard managers move the jack stands here. We're going to primer, anti-foul, 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 all of the jack stand spots, and then we're good. It looks so good. Look at these sharp lines. Now you'll notice we don't have our boot stripe on, and I think we're gonna leave it that way. So we have some of those shiny silver Beneteau logos up on the boat, but I think, you know what? We're gonna go for this nice, super slick, super fast looking lines that we put in here. Love it.
This is the end result, guys. It looks unreal, and we're hoping Zephyr is super fast now in the water. Alright, so James is going to do all the patches that we've got here left from the stands. The boys have just moved the stands over, so we're going to do that. We've got a primer, 2 layers of primer, and then 2 layers of anti-foul on all of these spots. So James is going to do that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go under here to the keel, and we're going to put everyone's names on that have helped us throughout this journey. So all of our patrons are going to go on the keel, and I've got this white anti-fouling which is down here, and I'm just going to trace out the names first, and then I'm going to write them all in white, so it should be a really cool contrast. Thanks to you guys, this dream would have never been possible, so you guys have to come along for the ride, and a great way to do that is to have your names on the boat all the time. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's get started. Alright guys, now you are all coming on the boat with us because all your names are on here. We got this side, and then if I run over this way, we've got this side. So that's all of you guys. You're all on there, and you're all coming with us for the next leg of our trip. Well, you should be on there for a while now.
Yeah. And
James, you finished all the
I've got 2 coats of anti-fouling now on the jack stand spots. I think I'm going to put a third just to be sure.
Nice. There we go, guys.
I am in our starboard quarter berth here, and I'm in the bunk. I'm about to repair the crack underneath the water tank in the fiberglass, where the T-bar went into the glass to hold it down, which is just silly. So we're gonna fix that crack. First up, got my safety gear on, PPE. I've got my mask, vacuum sander. We're all good to go. We are going to just do a light sand, strip back all the gel coat around the crack, and then we will clean it with some acetone, get it all prepped, cut up a couple of pieces of glass, and put those bad boys down. Let it cure overnight, throw some gel coat on it tomorrow. Hopefully it's as simple as that. Here we go. So here you can see, we've grinded it all away. We got a nice bit of surface here to work with. My plan is I will lay one piece of glass here, down there, and then I will lay a second one, a larger one over top there. I will do the exact same on this side, one here, and then a slightly, well, that's the smaller one, slightly larger one over top. And then I'm actually just going to put a couple of tabs of glass just around here, just to strengthen that as well. So that's the plan with the glass. I mean, I could grind away loads more gel coat and, you know, make it absolutely bomb-proof, but that hole only exists for the T-bar for the water tank, and I don't plan on putting the T-bar in there anymore. I just think it was a silly idea. We have a brace that goes across the top of the water tank, and that works just fine. So, anyways, all right, I'm going to clean the surface and get ready to start mixing up some polyester resin for our glass. All done. Unfortunately, my GoPro battery died and I didn't have the spare on me. Stupid, I know. But anyways, the glass went down fine. We ended up putting 2 layers of glass on each crack using our TOTALBOAT polyester resin and kicker, and we put down a further 2 layers to tie it all together. So as you can see, I mean, it looks all right from what I can see. So we'll let that sit overnight now, let it cure up, get nice and hard, and then tomorrow we'll probably sand a little bit, ferret before we put some gel coat on it. Well, good morning guys, it's the next day and it's time to sand our little fiberglass patch here underneath the water tank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with some TOTALBOAT surface dewaxer cleaner stuff. This stuff's amazing. And get that all cleaned up, get it dust free, and I think I'm just going to smash it with some gel coat here and get it all looking nice. I'm going to mix up 8 ounces of gel coat, and with catalyzer that means we're going to need about 80 drops. We're mixed up. We're going to apply the gel coat now. So as I said, I'm going to do the crack here, and then I'm also going to paint this big bare space here that came that way from the factory. Let's go.
Looking good.
Yeah, so all good. I mean, like I said, we're not going for style points here. We're just going for a super strong repair that we're never going to have to worry about again. It's hidden away. I think, you know, this is the best result at this point. Paint it up, looks good. We'll let it cure now overnight. All right, guys, so we've put our gel coat down. Now we're just going to put a little PVA or mold release. Essentially what this does is it will like seal it in and allow it to go extra hard. And then once it's all cured, we actually just wash away the PVA after.
That afternoon, we get invited to a crab feast to celebrate Jeff's birthday. We feel so grateful to have met this amazing family here at Kentmore. Not only did they open up their home to us, but we have created a long-lasting friendship, and we will miss them immensely when we have to leave.
Alright guys, it's day 3 and I've just wiped all of the PVA off, which was that purple stuff, and as you can see, all cured, looking good. I think we're ready to install a water tank. Continuing on with the water tank, you've seen we've made the repair. Now it's time to put this wiring harness on. So this basically gives us our water levels in the water tank, and they weren't working. You probably heard us complain over many videos over the years, and it's because a lot of these little bad boys actually were broken and corroded. So we're going to change them all. We've changed one already. As you can see, it looks nice and new. We're going to change all these broken ones. Number 3.
So next step, screw them in.
Yeah. So Nat's put, as you can see, we've got some PTFE thread seal tape. Nat's done a great job getting those done up. Thankfully, this harness is labeled with numbers, so we know where they go on the tank so that it corresponds with the showing us the right levels.
Here comes the water tank.
Oh yeah.
So we've been without this
Since Boca's.
since Boca, so that's a while.
That's about 3,000 nautical miles.
So we are looking forward to this please working and having it back in. Brand new connectors to tell us the depth.
But she's back in. We've already touched that. We have our water maker hose, which just plugs back in. We're gonna fill the tank, see if the crack that has been repaired holds.
So James is currently outside filling, and you can just hear it trickling in here. And I'm just checking to see that there's no leakage, especially where it's broken, which is in the middle there. And I guess where we've just connected everything. So we'll see how that pans out.
We're dry, baby. Woo! Fixed water tank.
Thank goodness for that.
So happy. Job done.
Yay, we can put the bed back together.
Yay!
Alright guys, today is a massive day because we're finally going, we're splashing. We're going in the water today. Just waiting now for tide, right? It's dead low at the moment, I can see it. So there's right now is not a good time to go in.